Hallelujah. Please come and open up your ears to hear a word that you'll never hear again. Amen. From a mighty man of God that knows how to give the word, to display the word, and to destroy every demon in hell that comes to take your life. Put your hands together for this man of God, my apostle, Antonio Jackson. Amen.
Protocol has already been established. And we do honor God always. And we're so grateful, we feel so privileged to be here today on this great occasion to honor this great man and woman of God who has tarried in this ministry for 12 long years. I think that's enough to celebrate all that song. Bishop Samuel has been on for a long time. He's my cousin, and we have come up through ministry together quite a while. And I just want to tell him personally, we always mess with one another all the time because we have that kind of relationship. And so you know personally today, in front of everybody, that I'm proud of you. Good. I'm proud. Proud of him because he did what others thought he wouldn't do. He sustained what others thought he wouldn't sustain. And 12 years he's still here. We thank God for his lovely wife, First Lady Sandra Sanders, being by his side. Amen, being in his life. Somebody said, man, we do honor this great Bishop-elect. Come by some word of truth. We're going to take all the way. Who will be consecrated officially to the office of bishop in the Greater Memorial Ecclesiastical Jurisdiction of the True Vine Church of Deliverance this August. First Lady Ball, we celebrate her as well. Love Fellowship, thank y'all for being in the house today. Amen. Protocol has been established. Let's go to Psalms 27. Psalms 27. God is so good. God is so gracious. Sometimes you just need to have a talk with God and just tell him, say, God, you're my everything. You're the air I breathe. You're my peace. You're my joy. You're my strength. You're my power. You're my healing. You are my everything. We go to Psalms 27, and probably familiar text in many people's hearing, and we will pick it up around the 7th verse. And it reads, Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. When thou sayest, Seek my face, my heart said unto thee, Thy face, Lord, would I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. David goes on to say, When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, such as breathe out cruelty. David surmised by saying, I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. keeping with the theme of this anniversary that I received, that only the strong survive. We're focusing on the 13th verse where David claims, I have fainted unless I believe to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And keep it with that theme, only the strong survive. Look at your neighbor today and say, neighbor, despite of, I still believe.
I still believe.
Look at somebody again who might have been sleeping and say, neighbor, you need to hear this.
You need to hear this.
Despite of, regardless of, I still believe. In Psalms 27, David writes in the Psalms, what David is writing about and what he is doing is, we're not quite sure if David penned the Psalms while he was young, while out tending sheep of his father. We don't know if he penned this psalm while under attack of Saul. We don't know if he penned this psalm while being king over Israel. We're not quite sure. But one thing in this psalm that we have picked out is that when David wrote this psalms, he wrote it from a place of gratitude. Looking back over what God had brought him from and what God had done for him. And he began to pen the Psalms in a season of reflection as he looked back over his life and see that all that God has done. He picked up in the 7th verse and said, hear, O Lord, when I cried with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. When thou sayest, seek my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, what I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast helped me. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. David wrote those 3 verses. And he told God, he said, God, I need you to hear me when I cry out to you with my voice. He said, have mercy upon me, and I need you to answer me. When thou saidest to me, to seek your face, not my voice, but my heart spoke back to you. In the previous verse, he said, my voice cried out to you. But in the 8th verse, he said, my heart spoke to you. Are y'all with me today? In the 7th verse, he said, hear me, O God, when I cry. So in David's distress, David cried out to God through his flesh according to what he was feeling. But when he realized his enemies were not able to destroy him, there was a peace that came over him. That when he talked to God now, he didn't talk to him out of despair and crying. But he spoke to him out of his spirit in full confidence and faith and said, God, your face will I see. Anytime you read scripture and you see the scripture saying the face of God, it's talking about the character or the nature of God. In other words, when God tells you to seek my face, he says, I'm not telling you to look for my hands where my things are. He said, look me in my face, and whatever you see, you become. Pick up my character and pick up my nature. David said, God, I thank you for bringing me out of what I was going through, but if I'm going to stay out of what I was in, I have to be changed into what you are. Look at somebody say, that's what prayer is all about. Look at somebody say, that's what prayer is all about. There come times in your life you're going to find out and you're going to realize that when hell begins to break out in your life, you got to know how to pray. I told him one time, I would tell him again, you can call on anybody, but you can only count on God. Then he got himself in some turmoil. Then he got himself in some situations. Then he got himself in a situation, often situations where he knew what it felt like to be betrayed and isolated. Wow. while he was still out tending sheep out in the field. His brothers and his father had him isolated by himself and said, don't pay him no attention while they was busy trying to pick a king inside of the house. So he found himself by himself in the sheep field. When Saul tried to kill him, because Saul got jealous because David killed more men than he did, and Saul got jealous of him and tried to kill him, not because David was a greater warrior. He got simply jealous of David's anointing. I tell people all the time, when you show enough anointing, you're going to always intimidate somebody who ain't. But look at some, oh, y'all don't hear me. Look at somebody say, but neighbor, that's all right. Look at somebody say, don't you ever apologize for being anointed. That ain't nothing but God inside of you. He flew around here to retrieve the Ark of the Covenant and brought it back to Jerusalem. And while he was dancing down the road, he looked up in the window of his palace, and when his wife should have been down greeting him at the door, telling him, you're such a great man of God, she began to be envious and jealous because he danced before people. He danced before women. He danced before men. Funny thing, she saw him dance before women, but she didn't see him dancing before God. Come on! That lets you know her heart wasn't in the right place to start out with. Somebody say amen. So now you got to tend sheep and serve God by yourself. Now you got to hide in a cave and survive by yourself. And now you got to praise God by yourself. And David was a man that was well familiar with grief and isolation and betrayal. And they wonder why he grabbed on to God like he did. Because baby, when you can't grab on to nobody else, you ain't got no choice but to grab on to God. He wasn't trying to show off. He wasn't trying to be big willing. He wasn't trying to be recognized. He said, listen, the reason I love God the way that I do, because there's been too many times in my life when I didn't have nobody but God. So he was disciplined in his relationship with God out of necessity, because people in his life had an ability to always cause David to feel like he was by himself. But look at your neighbor and say, but that's all right. That's all right. Tell your neighbor and say, I've got some of my greatest breakthroughs when I was eating by myself, sleeping by myself, loving by myself, living by myself. When nobody but people, I got some of the greatest revelations when I was all by. So David was familiar with being isolated. He was familiar. He knew what it felt like to be abandoned. He knew what it felt like, Bishop Paul, to love people and get hatred back in return. He knew what it felt like to give your heart to many and don't get love back in return. In the 9th verse, he said, hide not that face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. This is why I need you to do that for me, God. I don't care how crazy I act or what I do. You can take the house, you can take the car, you can take the job, you can take the money, you can take the friends, but don't you leave. Let her leave, let him leave, let them leave. But when I look to the left and look to the right, make sure you are close by my side. It was a reason that David said that. He said, because there's going to come a time in my life, not if, but when. Stay with me, stay with me. When my mother and my father forsake me, he said, that's when the Lord gonna raise me up. Listen what I'm saying. He said, when my mother or my father, the ones who made me, whenever they don't understand what you're doing in my life and they forsake me, if I can't go to who made those who made me, they would forsake me. But my Creator said he'll never leave me, nor will he ever forsake me. When I didn't live up to my daddy's standard of looking like a king, that's all right. When he who made me rejected me, he who created me received me. Come on, look at someone and say, baby, it ain't where you start, it's where you finish. There's a lot of people help you get started, you can't find them right now. There's a lot of people who in your corner a long time ago, you can't find them right now. There's a lot of people say, you ain't never got to worry about me, I'll always be there. They ain't there right now, but look at somebody say, but God will never fail you.
No, we won't.
Come on, y'all stay with me. Somebody give God praise right quick. He said, teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me, not in a path, but a plain path, because of my enemies. Listen, listen, deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies. For false witnesses have risen up against me and breathed out cruelties. He said, deliver me not over into the hands of my enemies. Stay with me. Notice in the text, please, he never did say, don't deliver me into the hands of my enemies. He said, just don't deliver me into the will of my enemies. Let me get it when you can get it. There's going to be times in your life that God will allow you to get in the enemy's hands, but will never let you get in the enemy's will. Somebody should have got happy about that already. Because everybody even know there was a time in your life when the enemy, who was on his territory, living like he wanted you to live, doing what you wanted him to do, acting like you wanted to act, but God wouldn't let you go far. No, when you left his hand, it ended up in his will. Because his will wasn't to play with you, his will was to destroy you. And the devil mad right now. But while you was preaching and teaching and living right, there was a time he had his hand on you. But your anointing was so strong, he was able to have his hand on you, but still couldn't stop you from doing what God called you to do. Somebody say amen. And when he put his hands on you, became like David and cried out to David. And God said, God, I need you to help me. But the thing about it is, even though the enemy had his hand on you on the outside, you still had God's will on the inside. And when things went from bad to worse, instead of you giving into the enemy's will, you threw your hand to heaven and said, not my will. Come on, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. It was God's will that saved me. Can I get one witness in the house? Have you ever had the enemy's hands on you and you felt like you wasn't going to come out of the thing, and you got sick and tired of fighting the enemy and just fell on your knees and said, Lord, not my will. But that will be done. And as soon as you turned yourself over to God's will, as soon as you got into God's will took you out of the devil's hand. The safest place in the whole wide world is in the will of God. It doesn't matter what the enemy wants to do to you. When you're in God's will, he can't do it to you. And he's mad at some of y'all right now because he keep coming after you. And wonder why he can't get you. And wonder why he can't destroy you. And wonder why he can't stop you. Because on the outside you see you. But on the inside you got God's will. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, when you're in the will of God,
pushes you into purpose. I stopped trying to figure out God's purpose, and I just became consumed with his will, not realizing his will for my life is my purpose for my life. So if I can't get me straight, I make sure I got me and God straight. And when I get that straight, my purpose.
Lord have mercy.
They said, all that I've been through. Y'all looking at me, perplexed by how could I kill a lion and a bear with my bare hands? How was I able to kill a giant with just 5 stones? Was I able to hold up and stand up against a man trying to kill me, but I wouldn't kill him back? How could I take my own child trying to rebel against me and take my counsel, take my palace, and I don't wipe him out? Because David realized this is not the will of God. And his will always kept him where he needed to be. But I don't care how anointed you are. I don't care what your title is. I don't care how long you've been saved. There are some things in this world that will take the breath right out of your body and leave you wondering if God is still with you. I don't care how long you've been serving God. There's some things that will happen in your life where you will sit in a dark room with the blinds closed and the television cut off, trying to make sense not out of your life. You're trying to make sense out of yourself. There are some things that will happen to you in this life that if you don't get a toehold on and fully surrender to the will of God for your life, it'll have you walk around talking to telephone poles. It'll have you washing dishes and ain't nothing dirty in the sink. If you don't get yourself in the will of God, there are some things that will mess up your mind. There's some things that will happen to you in life where you don't want to talk to mama, you don't want to talk to daddy. Pastor, I don't even want to talk to you. Because what I'm dealing with right now, to mess my head up so much. I'm praying, but I don't feel nothing. I'm reading scriptures, but I don't hear nothing. I'm crying now and don't even know why I'm crying. I'm hurting and a sound won't even come out my mouth. I'm going to work every day. I'm raising kids every day. I'm running a household every day. And nobody in this place knows I'm about one step away from packing my bags and I'm going to work every day. Working beside Saintsy. We praying in the break room. We giving one another scriptures and they ain't got a clue that if one more thing happened to me today, I'm going to walk up this job and don't care what happened to me. Because the truth be told, I'm saved and I'm sanctified and I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. But I had enough of this right here. And as God comes in and do something about it, I'm going to give it up right now. When you come around church folks and every time they see you, and say, how you doing? And then you go with that fake, I'm blessed of the Lord and highly favored. They say, I pray you come in the room with your cliche, praise the Lord, saints. And they don't know you just got through crying all the way to church. They don't know you just got through crying all the way to work. They don't know you're crying leaving the house and you're crying going back. Because I don't care how saved you are. If God don't move in your life, you'll just simply give out. Sit down. See, because I don't walk with God long enough by now, I don't realize something about myself. And this ain't got nothing to do with you, so don't take it personal. I'm just talking about me. I can talk about God all day. And we can talk about how good God is, and I'm good with that. But baby, there comes a time in my life I don't want to hear about God.
That's right.
I need to see God move. I got enough words of God. I need a move of God.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, sir.
I ain't got all day, God, for you to move.
That's right.
Because the truth be told, I needed you to move about 3 months ago. And the only reason I've been holding on as long as I have, because I told you I'd never leave you, because you said you'd never leave me. But right about now, I don't need nobody prophesying to me. I don't need nobody giving me no word. I don't need to go to another conference. I don't need to go to another shut-in. I need God to move. Baby say, I still believe. I still believe. Baby say, Lord, you've been my hiding place. He said, well, I'm sitting down writing this songs. I'm writing this songs to let the world know that I would have fainted. I would have quit. I would have said enough is enough. I would have left church, hopped in my car, and wouldn't even told the pastor I'm never coming back again. I would have went home and fixed old boy a good meal, waited for him to sleep it off, pack my bags, and he would never see me again. I would have went to work and waited till lunchtime come around and went straight to my car and wouldn't put in a 2-week notice about enough, because when you don't have enough, baby, enough is enough. You don't need nobody counseling you. You don't want nobody counseling you. You don't want no pat on the back. You don't want nobody to pay for your lunch or your dinner. You want God to come right smack in the middle of the mess, and you want God to move. But David realized something about God. Say it good. He said, Lord, I would have fainted. Yes. Because I believe to see the goodness of the Lord among the land of the living. Yes. He said, I would have quit and given up and let them fix this mess. I'm out of here. If I didn't believe that the God I serve was able to come in the middle of my mess and turn things around in my favor, I would have quit like everybody else quit. If I didn't have a one thing on my side, because when I didn't have friends, when I didn't have encouragement, when I didn't have a way out, I had my faith. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? People see you go through things and they trying to figure out how did you make it through this and how did you make it through that. And what they don't realize was they're so busy looking at what you lost that they never paid attention to what you gained. And one thing about God, he'll let the enemy get stuff, but certain stuff he won't let him get. And like he told Peter, he said, Peter, the enemy wishes to sift you as wheat, but I pray not for you. I pray that your faith fails you not. Look at your neighbor and say, everything I've been through, I made it by my faith. Faith kept me in my right mind. Faith kept a praise on my mouth. Faith kept strengthening my body. Faith kept a testimony in my mind. Faith kept me going when I couldn't go. Faith kept me praising when I didn't want to praise him. Somebody said when I lost everything else, I always had my faith. Somebody jump to your feet right quick and give God praise and say, Lord, thank you for your faith. Say, Lord, thank you for your faith. That's right, Teresa. Look at somebody say, in spite of everything I've been through, I'm still here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the battle is not given to the swift, nor the mighty or the strong, but the race is given unto them that endure to the end. Look at your neighbor, and say, neighbor, God told me to tell you that you just need to hold on just a little while longer, because he that shall come will come, and he shall not perish. Somebody say amen. David said, I shall lift my eyes unto the hills, for which cometh my help. All of my help is coming from the Lord. Yeah! They can put it this way. Mama has forsaken me, here. And I ain't going nowhere until God says so. Say, do what you want to do, but I'm still here. Say what you want to say, but I'm still here. Talk when you want to talk, but I'm still here. Leave when you want to leave, but I'm still here. Lie on me when you want to lie, but I'm still here. Abandon me when you want to abandon me, but I'm still here. Cause for God I live, and for God I die. For God I heal, and for God I praise. For God I live, and for God I serve. Put your hands together, give God praise. Hallelujah. Give the neighbor a high five and say, neighbor, I still believe. Broken Joe's turkey, but I still believe. Still sick in my body, but I still believe. I don't know how I'm gonna make it, but I still believe. Got a bad doctor's report, but I still believe. Friends have left me. Then they have to say to me, but late in the midnight hour, God will turn it around. For about 30 seconds, throw your head down and say, Lord, I still believe. And just in case you didn't know, the reason the enemy attacked you wasn't because of where you were. He attacked you because he knew where you're going. So the attack is not a sign that he's winning. The attack is a sign you're on the right road. We take this word and we take it upon our hearts. And where we go, we got a word. And we quote it, and we speak it, and we prophesy it. But yet still it seems like things are going from bad to worse. I'm going to explain something to you today. You thought the devil was trying to attack you to get you to drop the word. And then what he was trying to do. He's not attacking you so you'll drop the word. He's attacking you so you'll get off the word. start to wobble, tremble, and lean, and bend, and squat. But it's just something inside of you that when you feel like you fit to give out, God's strength kicks in and He causes you to stand after you got all this stand. Stand on that word. You know why? Because look what happened to you everywhere else you stood. Look how the enemy wore you out when you was busy standing everywhere else. Jump to your feet right quick and say, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to stand on the word. We finna wrap this up. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor. Every once in a while. You need to go in the bathroom. Close the door behind you. Look yourself in the mirror and give yourself a quick pat on the back. Because every once in a while, Bishop Samuels, when you can't find nobody else to cheer for you, you got to learn how to pat yourself on the back. Folks say you're bragging because they don't understand. You say, excuse me, I'm not patting me. I'm patting God, the God that's in me, on the back. God, you something else inside of me. God, you are something else inside. God, you are something else inside. God, you are something. God, you are something else inside of me. I feel the Holy Ghost in here. Somebody scream and testify for yourself and say, I made it, and I'm going to keep on making it. Because great is He that is in me than he that is in. Over down your road, get somebody outside, say, you still gonna make it. Because you still believe. Sometimes, Teresa, you just gotta make the devil just downright angry.
Yes, you do.
Preacher, sometimes you just gotta be going through pure hell. It ain't nothing working out right for you. You got to to pull your car in the driveway. Cut the ignition off. Just sit there. All the neighbors be cutting grass and stuff. And they be sitting there looking and wonder, what you doing? Why don't they get out the car? But how many folks know you don't get out of a car that God is in? You say, how do you know he's in the car? Because I've been talking to him all down the road. We got to sit in the car for a little while. I said, okay, God. Between the walk from the car to the door, the enemy is attacking you, saying you know what's waiting on you on the other side of this door. But there's hard-headed children, a crazy spouse, or bills. But you got the nerve to make the devil mad and say, yeah, I know the enemy. But I just left the presence of God. And I made up in my mind that though he slay me, yet will I trust him. If they cut my lights off today, yet will I trust him. If I ain't got nothing to eat in the house, yet will I trust him. If my husband leave it tomorrow, yet will I. Though he slay me. Come on, for the rest of yourself, reach over and take everybody here right quick. Would y'all release a praise in this place? A praise of gratitude for simply thanking God that you're still here. Give God a praise to prove him that you still believe. Everybody quiet, everybody quiet, everybody quiet. Because we're going to do it all together. I want you to look down at your sanctified soul. And prove to God himself, God, despite of what I'm going through, I still believe you for a miracle. I feel miracles in this house right now. Somebody need a miracle in this building. And it's in the room right now. Squeeze that thing by hand. And you're going to unleash a praise in here to prove to God that you still believe God for a miracle. Right now. Open up your mouth and give God praise. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now. Get your miracle. Get your miracle. Get your miracle. Somebody else shift it out. Get your miracle. Still believe. Still believe. Still believe. Still believe. Bishop wants to say this and turn his mic over. God told me to tell somebody in this room right now. The praise that you have given me on credit, next week you can cash out.
Say it one more time with no